You've searched high and low through the aisles of hope and the shelves of promises, creams that whispered youth but left only questions, serums that shimmered yet delivered nothing real. You've stood in front of the mirror and wondered, is this just how it goes? This slow, soft fading that no one warned you about? But what if I told you the answer you're chasing was never far? That the single most powerful supplement for youthful, glowing skin is already within your reach, only misunderstood. You see, it's not about buying more, trying harder, or chasing some miracle in a jar. It's about using what your body truly needs in the right way. Because when you take it wrong, it's like watering a garden without touching the roots. Let's start there, with truth, with clarity. After 60, your skin doesn't just age, it transforms. Not only with lines, but in texture, bounce, and resilience. You may notice your cheeks feel thinner, your neck more delicate, your glow harder to find. And while beauty brands will sell you dreams in bottles, the real story begins beneath the surface. The structure of your skin is built like a house, and the beams holding it up, they're made of collagen. But by 60, you've lost nearly half of your skin's natural supply, and by 70, even more. So it's no wonder your skin feels different, not just older, but tired. But here's the miracle hiding in plain sight. You can nourish that foundation from the inside out. Collagen isn't just a buzzword, it's a lifeline, a network of strength and softness woven deep beneath the surface. And yet, most women are taking it wrong. The wrong type, the wrong time, the wrong pairings. And so, the body can't absorb it. It passes through like a missed opportunity. But don't worry, that ends today. Because what you're about to learn is not a trick or a fad, but a science-backed ritual that thousands of women are using to restore firmness, elasticity, and confidence, without surgery, without strain, and without another drawer full of disappointment. Let's begin this journey not to reverse time, but to honor it, to glow, not from youth, but from wisdom, from nourishment, from within. So let's pull back the curtain on what's really happening beneath your skin's surface. You may see lines, notice crepey patches, feel the texture changing, but those are only the messengers. The real shift is silent, invisible. It's happening in the dermis, the second, deeper layer of skin, where collagen and elastin once formed a strong, springy net that held everything together. In your 30s, that net begins to fray, losing around 1% of collagen every year. By the time menopause arrives, that number jumps. Up to 30% of collagen can disappear in just 5 years. That's not just aging, that's structural loss. And no topical cream can repair scaffolding that lives below where serums simply can't reach. Imagine trying to fix a crumbling bridge by painting its surface, when the steel underneath has rusted away. That's what we've been doing with skincare. But collagen, the right kind, can rebuild that bridge. It doesn't just float around hoping to be useful. When taken correctly, it signals your body to restart its natural repair process, to lay down new fibers, to restore firmness, to bring back bounce. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. Not all collagen is created equal. And most women, through no fault of their own, are using the wrong form. There are 5 main types of collagen in the body, but for skin, only 2 matter most, type 1 and type 3. Type 2, that's for joints. Great for knees, not your cheeks. And then there's form. Hydrolyzed collagen peptides. These are the gold standard. They're broken down into small, absorbable molecules that your body actually uses. Anything else? It's like handing someone a locked suitcase without the key. But even with the right type, dosage matters. Clinical studies show real results come from 5 to 10 grams per day. Not 1 gram, not a sprinkle, not hidden in your multivitamin. It has to be enough to make a difference. Before we build your new ritual, we need to clear the clutter because what you don't know might be costing you your glow. You're not doing it wrong because you're careless. You're doing it wrong because no one taught you the right way. So let's walk through the 5 most common mistakes women over 60 make when taking collagen and how to fix them. Mistake 1, taking the wrong type. All collagen is not the same. There's type 1, 2, 3, 4, V, and a few more. But your skin, she needs type 1 and type 3. These are the kinds that build firmness, elasticity, and that soft, plump texture you remember from years past. Type 2, which is what many cheaper supplements offer, is made for cartilage. It helps your knees, not your cheeks. Mistake 2, too little to matter. It's heartbreaking, but most supplements give you 1 gram of collagen in a dose. 1 gram. That's a whisper when your skin needs a full conversation. Clinical research shows results only happen at 5 to 10 grams daily. Less than that, and you're tossing coins into a wishing well with no return. Mistake 3, hot coffee, cold results. Collagen is delicate. Heat breaks its structure. Stir it into your steaming latte, and you might destroy what you paid for. Let it cool. Or better yet, mix it with room temperature water or a smoothie after blending. Give the peptides a chance to do their job. Mistake 4, missing the spark, vitamin C. Collagen doesn't build itself, it needs helpers, and vitamin C is the most essential of all. Without it, your body cannot convert collagen into strong, elastic fibers. It's like having bricks but no mason. No matter how good the material, nothing gets built. So pair your collagen with 50 to 100 milligrams of vitamin C. Always. Mistake 5, buying the wrong formula. Not all powders are pure. Some are packed with fillers, artificial sweeteners, or low-quality collagen that your body barely absorbs. Look for hydrolyzed collagen peptides. Look for clean labels. Avoid products with inflammatory ingredients. They do the opposite of what your skin needs. And store it properly. Cool, dry places. Never next to the stove. Never in a humid bathroom. Because potency fades when care is forgotten. And now, you know better. You're not here to guess. You're here to glow. Look in the mirror and you'll see fine lines, a softer jaw, maybe skin that feels just a little thinner than it once did. But beneath that reflection is a garden, and like any garden, its story begins in the soil. The soil in this case is your dermis, the second layer of your skin, where collagen weaves its invisible net, quietly holding everything together. It's not the creams, not the serums, not even the facials that reach this sacred place. It's within. Collagen loss is not just cosmetic, it's architectural. By 60, you may have lost a third of your skin's collagen. By 70, almost half. That's why your skin feels delicate, like tissue when stretched. Why it doesn't bounce back like it used to. Why the texture changes on your cheeks, your neck, your hands. You're not imagining it. But you're also not powerless. Because no cream, no matter the price, can rebuild that structure. They sit on top, like trying to fix a sinking home with a new coat of paint. To restore the foundation, you must feed the soil, and collagen, taken the right way, can do just that. This isn't vanity, this is care. This is honoring the architecture of you. Your skin is not just your appearance, it's your largest organ, a living shield that carries your story. Aging doesn't mean surrender. It means knowing how to nourish what matters most. Let them sell their promises in glass bottles, but you will grow from within, rooted, resilient, radiant, and the woman you see in the mirror will reflect not just age, but wisdom, wellness, and quiet strength. It happens slowly, so slowly you hardly notice until one day you touch your cheek and realize the bounce is gone. You smile at yourself in the mirror, and the lines no longer fade when your expression softens. It's not just age, it's not just time, it's collagen. The scaffold that once held your skin like silk stretched over satin has quietly unraveled. In your 20s, your skin was a masterpiece of collagen, woven tightly, layered beautifully, each fiber a thread of resilience. But after 30, those threads begin to loosen, just a little at first, 1% to 1.5% lost every year. And after menopause, that gentle trickle becomes a wave. Within 5 years, you can lose up to 30% of your collagen stores. That's why the changes feel sudden. The thinning, the creeping, the subtle sag that wasn't there last spring. It's not in your head, it's in your dermis. And here's the hope. This story is not a closed book. Because collagen, unlike so many things we're told are gone forever, can return. Yes, the body can be coaxed to remember, to rebuild, to regenerate, but not by creams that promise to lift from the outside, not by facials that reach only the surface. To awaken your skin's memory, you need a signal from within. That's what collagen peptides do. These are not just more protein, they are messengers, tiny fragments of what once was whole, carried into the bloodstream, delivered to the dermis, where your cells can hear the call to create again. A 2019 study showed that women who took the right peptides saw measurable improvement in elasticity, hydration, and density in just 12 weeks. Another showed a 20% reduction in eye wrinkle volume in 2 months, but only with the correct collagen, type 1 and type 3, the ones your skin is made of. Marine sources have the highest bioavailability. Hydrolyzed peptides are what your body can actually use. You bought the jar, you stirred it into coffee, you waited, you hoped, and yet nothing changed. No lift, no glow, no softness returned. You began to wonder, was it all a lie? But what if the supplement wasn't the problem? What if it was how you were taking it? Here's what the beauty industry won't tell you. Even the best collagen can fail if taken the wrong way. And most women, yes, most, make at least one of 5 silent mistakes. Let's uncover them together. Mistake 1, the wrong type. Not all collagen is meant for your face. Some types target joints, others help bones. But for skin, you need type 1 and type 3, the very fibers your cheeks, neck, and forehead are built on. If your supplement doesn't say it, it doesn't have it. Mistake 2, too little. Many powders promise beauty with just 1 gram, but clinical studies consistently use 2.5 to 10 grams per day. One scoop is not enough to rebuild what took decades to break down. Mistake 3, the wrong timing. Adding collagen to your steaming coffee feels cozy, but it destroys the very peptides you need. Heat unravels their structure, and taking it with meals means your body will fight for absorption with every other protein on your plate. The result? Most of it never reaches your skin. Mistake 4, missing nutrients. Collagen cannot build itself. It needs tools, and the most essential? Vitamin C. Without it, collagen synthesis doesn't happen. You could take the perfect powder and still get nothing if your body lacks this one critical spark. Add zinc, copper, silicon. These quiet minerals work backstage so your skin can take center stage. Mistake 5, poor bioavailability. Cheap collagen is easy to find, but hard to absorb. If it's not hydrolyzed, if it's full of fillers, if it tastes like chalk and leaves you bloated, your body isn't listening. And when your body doesn't listen, your skin can't respond. Now that you know what's been holding you back, let's shift the focus from what's going wrong to what can go right. Because collagen can be more than just another powder on your shelf. It can be a ritual, a quiet promise to your skin, to yourself, that you are still worthy of care. Let's walk through the 5 steps that finally let collagen do its work, deep beneath the surface, where glow begins. Step 1. Choose the right type and form. This is the foundation. Look for hydrolyzed collagen peptides, the kind already broken down into small, absorbable pieces. Think of them as keys that fit perfectly into your skin's aging locks. And for best results, choose marine collagen, not just bovine. Marine peptides have shown superior bioavailability, which simply means your body welcomes them like a long-lost friend. Make sure the label says type 1 and type 3. These are what rebuild the beauty beneath. Step 2. Take the optimal dose. This is not the time for wishful thinking. 2.5 grams may help with fine lines. 5 grams builds elasticity. 10 grams, that's where true structure returns. Start with 5. Let your body adjust. Then step up. Gracefully, intentionally. This is not a sprint. It's a slow dance with your cells. Step 3. Time it right. First thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Why? Because you want collagen to walk in alone, not jostled by other proteins. Stir it gently into cool or room temperature water, not hot tea, not coffee. Heat is the enemy of this quiet miracle. If you're making a smoothie, wait until it cools. Let your supplement stay whole so it can rebuild what time has unraveled. Step 4. Pair it with coactors. No collagen synthesis can happen without vitamin C. Add 50 to 100 milliliters right alongside. Whether it's a powder, a supplement, or a fresh squeeze of lemon, give your body the spark it needs to do the work. And don't forget zinc, copper, silicon. These silent allies turn potential into results. So now you know how to take collagen with care, with intention, with wisdom that only comes from living long enough to stop believing in fads and start trusting the science. But you might be wondering, what happens when you finally get it right? What happens when you stop wasting and start nourishing? Let me show you what to expect, not in months or years, but within the quiet, beautiful span of just a few weeks. Weeks 1 to 2. There's a subtle shift. Maybe no one else sees it yet, but you do. Your skin begins to feel less thirsty, less tight, less fragile. You notice your moisturizer goes on smoother, like your skin is beginning to remember how to receive. This is your cells waking up, stretching, stirring, rebuilding. Weeks 3 to 4. You start to notice light catching your cheeks a little differently. The texture of your skin, that crepey feeling along the neck or jawline, starts to smooth just slightly. Maybe your lips look a little fuller. Maybe your makeup sits better. People might not ask what you're using. They'll just say, "You look well," and you'll know it's not the product, it's the process. Weeks 5 to 6. This is when the magic begins to unfold. Hydration from within becomes visible. Your skin holds water like it used to. The bounce, the elasticity starts to return, not dramatically, but meaningfully. Fine lines begin to soften. That tired look in your eyes fades. And perhaps most importantly, you start to feel different, more radiant, more yourself, less hidden behind age or dryness or disappointment. Weeks 7 to 12. Now the deeper changes: structure, support, resilience. Your cheeks look a little more lifted, the jawline a touch more defined. The skin under your eyes feels tighter, your reflection feels truer. And the best part? It doesn't feel artificial. It doesn't feel like you're fighting age. It feels like you've finally given your body what it's been asking for all along. Not a miracle, a message. By now, this isn't just a supplement, it's a ritual, a quiet moment of devotion, not to beauty, to well-being, to resilience, to you. You rise with the sun or before it and reach for the scoop, the glass, the promise. This is the moment you choose yourself, before the emails, before the dishes, before the world asks anything of you. You stir it gently. No rushing, no boiling heat to break the magic. Just warm water, room temperature, a little lemon if you like, and a breath to say, "I'm ready." ready to nourish the layers beneath the surface. The layers no cream can reach, the scaffolding of your face, the fibers that hold up your glow. This is where change begins, not in the mirror, but in the moment you choose intention over impulse. You take your vitamin C with it, the spark that tells your body build. You move gently through your morning, letting your skin sip its nutrients like dew on morning petals. This isn't a diet. It's not a chore. It's not about erasing years or chasing youth. It's a new language of care, a sacred agreement between you and your skin, that even now, especially now, you're worth the time, you're worth the science, you're worth the softness that follows consistency. You notice the small things. The way your makeup melts into your face instead of sitting on top of it. The way your partner's fingers linger just a little longer along your jaw. The way you walk a little taller because something inside you feels stronger. You've stopped waiting for products to save you. You've started saving yourself, and the world sees it in your eyes, in your posture, in the way you glow without trying. This ritual isn't about vanity, it's about reverence. It's about remembering that beauty isn't in the product, it's in the practice, the daily promise, the quiet care, the steady rebuilding of the woman you are and have always been. You drink your collagen, you breathe. You thank your skin for carrying you this far, and you smile, because for the first time in a long time, you know exactly how to care for the face you've grown into. Look at yourself. No, really, look. Not through the lens of criticism, not searching for flaws, but through the eyes of someone who has finally come home, to her face, to her rhythm, to her care. This is not just about collagen. It's not just about peptides or plumpness. It's about restoration, not only of skin, but of trust. Trust in your body's ability to heal, to rebuild, to respond when you nourish it right. You gave it the right tools, the right timing, the right devotion, and slowly, cell by cell, fiber by fiber, it answered back. The fine lines didn't vanish, but softened, like memories that no longer ache. The dullness faded, replaced by a quiet sheen, a reflection not of light, but of life. You began to notice more than change. You noticed peace. Because now, when you meet your reflection, you don't sigh, you don't scan for damage, you don't brace yourself. You greet her, this woman you've grown into, and she smiles back. Because she knows you're finally seeing her not just as aging, but as evolving. This new version of you is not desperate to rewind. She is ready to be radiant in the present, hair tied loosely, coffee in hand, a little flush on her cheeks, and something deeper underneath, vitality, not borrowed from a bottle, but rebuilt, sipped slowly, with care. Because aging isn't a breakdown, it's a dialogue between what's fading and what's forming, between who you were and who you're becoming. And now you're speaking its language fluently, through rituals, not regrets, through science, not shame, through presence, not panic. You didn't need 100 products. You needed understanding. You needed simplicity done right. And now, as the compliments come, you're glowing. You look rested. Have you done something new? You just smile. Because yes, you've done something. You've chosen to care in a way that lasts, from the inside out, from the truth instead of the trend. If you've made it here, if you've listened with your heart as much as your mind, then you already know this journey was never about beauty alone. It was about belonging to yourself, to your reflection, to the woman you are still becoming. You see, for so long, we've been told that time is a thief, that youth is the currency we should cling to, and that our worth diminishes as the years grow louder. But that is a lie. Because you, in this season, with every silver strand, with every fine line earned not by chance, but by living, You are proof that radiance is not reserved for the young. It belongs to the present, to the woman who chooses care over comparison. And that's what collagen, taken the right way, truly offers. Not a return to your 20s, but a soft strengthening of what remains and what can still grow. Every sip, every scoop, every moment you nourish from within, it is a quiet miracle. Not because it erases time, but because it honors it. You are rebuilding not just skin, but trust in your body, in your rhythm, in your right to feel good in your own skin. And that feeling, it changes everything. Suddenly, you're not shrinking from mirrors. You're leaning in. You're not hiding behind makeup. You're letting your glow do the speaking. You're not asking, how can I look younger? You're asking, how can I feel more alive? And that shift, that gentle revolution, is what makes this moment so powerful, because you're not waiting for permission anymore, not from beauty magazines, not from the anti-aging aisle, not from anyone who's never walked in your skin. You've given yourself the green light to choose, to change, to care, and that, dear one, is everything. So here's what I hope: that you give this gift to yourself, that you try, truly try, taking your collagen with wisdom, with consistency, with love. That you take your photo before day 1, and then again at week 4, and again at week 12, not to chase vanity, but to celebrate vitality. Because when you look back, you'll see what I already know, that the woman in the mirror was never fading. She was waiting to be seen, to be supported, to be nourished. At last. If this message resonated, if it made you feel even a little more hopeful, please give it a like, subscribe, and share this space with another radiant soul. Because the world needs more women who shine from within, and I believe that woman is you.